Hey everyone, it's Annie, and today I'm going to go over how to add supplements into your scanner. So first off, why do we even want to do this? So one of the main reasons I got the scanner was because I took a lot of supplements. I still take a lot of supplements, but I don't take them every day anymore. So I would always, I had about 9 to 12 supplements, and I'd be like, I wonder if I even need to take all of this. Because some days I felt like it's not really what I needed, and it actually turns out that's the case, right? Sometimes that's not what your body needs, and we don't need all of our supplements every single day. Some days we need even more. We need to take more than one tablet than the others. So this is a really, really great tool to identify what supplements your body is resonating with and which ones to take for that day. Okay, so we're going to start with the main menu here. Okay, so right on your main menu, you're going to go to the middle section. Okay, so as a review, everything over here under the AO scan is this main menu. It will always take you back here to home. Everything here in the middle is everything that you're going to create, whether you're going to create new supplements, new pets, new objects, new clients, right? So I'm going to push on here and it's going to drop down. You've got your supplements, pets, spaces, right? And then clients here. So we're going to go ahead and pick supplements. Okay, that's the very first one on the top. And I'm going to move myself. And on the green one is basically the default supplements that are already loaded into your device. And majority of them are the homeopathy supplements and also the detox supplements. Okay? And then the ones in purple are the ones that you add yourself. And this one with the little head is where you go to add supplements. So we'll go here to the green one. I created a separate video on how to add the default supplements into your device because that's the first thing you're going to want to do once you get it. So I will share that. I'll share the link on that video on how to do that. And also, you want to do that with every time you add a new person into your device, you want to make sure you add the supplements in there for them so that when you do an easy scan or do a quick scan, it's going to pick up the supplements for them because it's not going to pick up what's not there, right? So we'll go into the adding your own supplements. So the purple one identifies the supplements that we want. So these are the ones I've added. I've got my doTERRA supplements in here. I've got I've got scripture in here. I did it as a test. I've got my therapies in here. And the reason you see these shaded means they've already been added to my account. This one here was a test supplement I was doing, so it's not really added to my account. If I go ahead and add this, it will go ahead and turn gray. So that's why you would see some that are gray and some that are white. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add our supplements. You're going to click here on this plus button. Click. And first thing you're going to want to do is do your categories. It's not required to add your categories, but it's nice to have them organized in the categories so you know where the supplements are. What's nice is you can put one supplement into multiple categories. If your pets are also taking supplements, you're going to want to add a pet category and put all their supplements there. So when you run supplement scan for them, you pick their name and then you can pick that category to be able to pick their supplements that they're going to take. So for adding the categories, you just go ahead and click here, put in the name of the category and add. Very, very simple and straightforward. The device will come with, I think, these ones right here: morning, midday, evening, therapies, and general. Okay, so, and then you just go ahead and add your supplements. So when picking the categories, right, it's up to you. You can do it, people do it different ways. A lot of people like to put everything in general. I personally leave general alone because general is all the supplements that came with the device. So I recommend not adding anything under general so that way you know what came with the device and what didn't. And then for morning, midday, and evening, if you take a supplement at a certain time of the day, that's the one you're going to want to go ahead and click on one of these. And if you're not sure when it's good to take it, or if you want to take it morning, midday, or evening, you can go ahead and click all three. And then when you scan yourself in the morning, if it shows up, that's going to come up for you. But you can always select all of the categories. Okay. One thing to keep in mind though is it's only going to select top six supplements to take. So if you select all your categories, it's going to take the top 6 out of all the supplements you enter there, especially if you enter general. But if you just want to know, like if I just want to know the top 6 categories for doTERRA supplements, then I just click the doTERRA supplements, and then I'll go ahead and run my scan, only picking doTERRA supplements. Okay, so that's very important. A lot of people don't realize that. Also, one thing, if you notice, LLV, for those who do doTERRA, is a doTERRA supplement. I actually took it away from there because I take my LLV every day. That's one that I do take every day. So I don't need to scan whether I'm going to take it or not, because it's just going to take up the space, right? There's only 6 spaces there. And for supplements that you know you're going to take all the time, don't even put it in here because you don't want it to taking up space. So you go ahead and put in the name. So go ahead and enter it for Copaiba. I actually already have Copaiba in here. So when I first did it, I only take one capsule a day. But now I'm getting older and, I have all these aches and pains, right? So I probably need 2. I feel like I do need 2. Like when I'm muscle testing, I need that. So I'm going to go ahead in here and I'm going to put in another Copaiba, and I'm going to put 2. So this is kind of what I recommend to do now, is put them separate of whether or not you're going to take 1 tablet or 2 tablets. That way it's going to show up. I didn't think it would, but the other day it showed up that I needed to take 2 of another tablet that I entered, and I was like, ooh, it's working. So yeah, so go ahead and put 2. And then I'm just going to put this under my doTERRA supplements, and I normally take this in the evening, okay? However, I play tennis in the morning, so maybe I need it in the morning, and I'll just put it for midday just to see when I need it. So those are the ones that I'm going to select. And then the description, it really doesn't matter what the description is. Some people go full out and add, the whole description, and you can. But, the easier the better, the more you'll do, especially if you're doing a lot of supplements. Also, if you are adding in a lot of supplements, I highly recommend to use the laptop, right, or a desktop. Enter everything from your computer, and then when it's time to do the scan in the supplements, then you want to save everything on the laptop, and then you can just bring it up on the scanner, and then that way you can scan. Because I know for me, it just takes for me forever to just like put everything in with my fat fingers. So I like to put everything on the computer. Okay. And so the dose quantity for this one, I'm going to put 2. I do have Copaiba in there already, and it's just labeled as Copaiba, and it has a dosage of 1. I'll move myself back up here. And specified, and these are capsules, so I'm going to select capsules. There is a nutrition and supplemental facts. I personally don't enter it because it's too much time, right? It still picks up the right stuff. It already knows it's Copaiba. You can put in the supplemental facts if you want to, but it's just it's time consuming, right? The easier it is you make something, the more that you're going to do it, right? So that's pretty much it. And then we're going to go ahead and save. I don't know if you can see the save button here. Let me raise. Oh, it doesn't go up anymore. Oh no. Okay, save. So there's a save button right here. And then that's done. It's saved. Okay, and so that we can go ahead and look. Hang on, let me see here. Put myself down. For here, I should have Copaiba 1 and Copaiba 2. So right here, Copaiba 2. Okay, and so that is in there. If I go here, right, it should light up. Right, it's lit up because it's not yet in my account. So if I want to add it to my account, I'm going to go ahead and push this one and then add it, okay? However, we're not going to add it yet because I haven't scanned in the supplement, right? So we're going to scan the supplement. So what you want to do, we'll go back here. We're here, right? And this is also where you want to go edit. If you ever need to edit something, you go here into the little person, person icon, and then bring up the supplement that you want. And you can edit it that way as well. So click on Copaiba 2 capsules. There is a scan button here, and can I make this shorter? Let me see. Hang on. Sorry, we will take a little break here. Let me see here. Okay, here. So there's a save button. So I had already saved it, and now we're gonna scan it, right? So I'm gonna show you. So basically, if you can see it. So this is a scanner, right? Once you put the scan button, there's gonna be a little diagram that's gonna show up that's gonna be moving, and you wanna place the items right on top of that. So I'm gonna try and test something and see. I got a new gadget, so I was testing it out to see, hopefully it'll work for you guys. Let's see. So before you push this, kind of wanna add your supplements around this area right here, and then you push scan, okay? Let me see if I can change my camera. There. Is that cool or what? Oh, you can see my light there. But anyway, so this is it right here. So some people like to use a shot glass, right? They'll put the supplements in there, and then they'll put it right on top, and then they'll go ahead and scan. They'll push the scan button. I don't know. For me, it's a little bit thick for me. Maybe if you have a shot glass that's not as thick, I like to put it right on top, okay? But it is going to vibrate, and once it vibrates, your capsule is probably gonna fall off the edge. So I like to use like this little ring. This is kind of like from the bread, you know, those little twisty ties. I just made a little circle, and then you could just put it like right on top of there, and then you could like just put the supplement right in there so that it doesn't roll away, and that way it's actually touching the scanner. So that's my preference. A lot of people use a shot glass, so you can do that. This is actually easier, but I don't know, pretty anal about it. I wanted the scanner to feel it. So then you're gonna go ahead and push scan. It may not work because I'm only allowed one access. Oh, look at that, it's working. Yeah, so exactly like that, right? So it's gonna go ahead and scan when you see that, and then it's done, and then you're gonna go ahead and push save. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so it may not have scanned, but that's basically how you're going to do it. And it kicked me out because anytime we're scanning, we can only access the device from one place. So it's going to kick me out. So let me see if I can go back in. It's probably going to kick me out here. But anyways, that's how it is. I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, I hope you guys found this helpful. I almost forgot. You can do this with oils, right? Essential oils. I haven't yet. I don't like myself down here. I put some in of the ones that I kind of think I may or may not need. A lot of people entered their oils in there and they use the shot glass. To me, I think it's still thick. So you can just put the drops on the scanner as well, depending on, and wipe it, or just like, you don't want to waste the oil, right? So you can like just wipe it and then put it wherever you need it, right? That's how I would do it. That's probably what I'm going to do. Like whatever oil you need that day or you're using that day, just go ahead and scan it, so that way you can wipe it off and then still have some on you. To me, it seems like it's a waste to try to scan all your oils at one time. Our oil's very expensive, right? So we want to save our oils and get maximum use for it. You can also scan in some other homeopathy. So I believe they have most of them, but before the scanner I did a lot of homeopathy, but fortunately these were all in there already, so I didn't have to. So you can go ahead and do that. So just enter all that information. Another thing, when it comes to imprinting, right? So we're imprinting the supplements in there. If we go under Cephi, right? So before we were under supplements, now we're going to go under Cephi. There is an imprint here. If you like the energy of something, let's say you like the energy of a crystal and you want to transfer that energy into your jewelry or into your bracelet, into some water, right? You can go ahead and put the crystal here. So whatever it is that you want to copy, you're going to put it here, and then you're going to put the jewelry here. So you can put your crystal here, you put your jewelry here. I'm going to push start since there's nothing there. It's probably not picking up, probably because I'm not logged in. But this acts pretty much as a copy machine. Okay, so I had a practitioner, or I heard it, not my own person, but they said there was a practitioner, they were sharing the device with them, and she uses this tincture in her practice, and the manufacturer said that they were no longer going to carry it. So they told her, don't use up all of your tinctures. What we'll do is we'll copy them. So she has her tincture here that from the manufacturer that they're no longer going to create, and she created a blank tincture here, and so now she just pushed starts, and now she's just like making her own stuff, right? Okay, and so now we want to use our supplements. So we use our supplements. So in order to test the supplements, you can do a quick scan. Okay, you're going to select your name, and then you could do morning, midday, evening, right, or custom. If I do morning, you can select, like I said, you can select all of the supplements that you want, and then you just go ahead and push next. You're going to leave a voice recording. It's going to scan your voice really quick, and it's also going to select your supplements. This one does not spit out a report for you, so it's very, very quick. If you are going to do it for your pets, you're going to go quick scan, right, and then you'll click on pets. You're going to select their name, right? So Mochi. and you can select the supplements on there as well. And you'll put next. You do not need to worry about any voice scans for them because, yeah, it's not required. I'm going to say they don't, yeah, my cat talks. And then you'll do that. And then it's going to spit out the supplements that you need. Also, it's going to show up when you do the easy scan, okay? And I think my device is frozen. Let me see. When you do the easy scan, it's also going to ask you, before you start, you're going to push show all, and then you can pick which ones you want. Okay, and then when you put start scan, it's going to include the supplements into your reports and your results. And I think that's it. I think I covered it all. Yeah. All right. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'll reach out to the person who shared this page with you. And yeah, let's start using our supplements. And a lot of people who are not taking supplements, I highly recommend to start taking some because our bodies are no longer producing them the older that we are. The older that we get. One thing I did forget to mention is sometimes on your report, it's going to show you, especially on your inner voice report, it's going to show you some suggested things to do. And some of them will be like to take some supplements. And the best way to find out, and if you're like, I wonder if I need to take that, right? So you can go ahead and enter the supplement into the device and then see if it even comes up, right? So an example here is it told me that I needed some more vitamin D3. I'm under the sun a lot, but I also wear a lot of UV. So I guess it's good that the UV clothing that I'm wearing is working. But so now it's telling me my body needs vitamin D3. So what I can do is I can type in this one, California Gold, right? And then I can go ahead and put in the description if I want, just down right here. So you can just bring up any kind of supplements. You know, you can go on Amazon. I like this one, this iHerb, and then you can find supplements in there, enter it into your scanner. Don't worry about having to scan it. Just type in the name and the description because then it's going to show up if you need it. Again, also you can put in, what else? The oils is in there, scripture. So I didn't talk about the scriptures. You can type in scriptures. You can put in a category of scriptures. I did put one here, an example, and people who have done it have been amazed. It's one right here, right? So I put Philippians on here. Have been amazed that the scripture that comes up for them is the one that they actually needed to read that day. So again, the way I put that in here, let me show you. Is it not letting me? There you go. It's under P's. Here it is. So what you'll want to do, right, you'll put in, right, the book and the verse, and then you put in the actual verse here of what it is that you want to read that day. And that's it. And you save it. And this actually did come up for me one time. So I was pretty amazed by it. So a lot of things you can put in here. Also modalities, right? So I have things under therapies that you can put in here. I did not group them. Did I group them all under therapies? Let me see. Group by category. Evening, general, let me see here, morning, therapies, right? So grounding, got infrared sauna, got my terahertz device, getting a colonic done, right? E-power. And think of things, it doesn't even have to be things that you're doing now. It could be things that, you know, like, oh, maybe I should do that, or I would like to do that. Like, and just put it in here because then it may tell you that it's something that you need. So, and again, you don't have to scan for that. So just put things in there. It's really a great feature. Again, reach out to me if you got any other questions or the person who shared this with you. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.